The world watched in horror as news broke of a catastrophic mid-air collision. A passenger jet and an army helicopter, two symbols of modern transportation, collided in a tragedy that has left no survivors. The incident, which occurred, insert location and time, sent shockwaves through the aviation industry and beyond. This essay will delve into the details of this heartbreaking event, exploring the sequence of events, the immediate aftermath, the investigation process, and the implications for aviation safety. The collision serves as a stark reminder of the inherent risks associated with air travel. It highlights the importance of robust safety protocols, effective communication between aircraft, and the constant need for vigilance in the skies. As investigators work tirelessly to piece together the events leading up to this tragedy, the world waits with bated breath for answers. The loss of life in this incident is immeasurable. Families and friends are left grappling with their grief, searching for answers and solace in the wake of this devastating event. The investigation into this collision will be complex and lengthy, but it is a crucial step towards understanding what went wrong and preventing similar tragedies from occurring in the future. The aviation industry, along with government agencies and safety experts, will be closely monitoring the investigation's findings. The goal is to learn from this tragedy and implement any necessary changes to safety protocols and regulations to ensure the safety of air travel for all. While the exact sequence of events leading to the collision is still under investigation, preliminary reports suggest a complex interplay of factors. Authorities are currently analyzing air traffic control recordings, radar data, and black box recordings from both aircraft to reconstruct the final moments before impact. The passenger jet, insert airline and flight number, was en route to insert destination, carrying insert number passengers and insert number crew members. The Army helicopter, insert type and identification, was on a insert purpose of flight mission. It is believed that the collision occurred at insert altitude while both aircraft were operating within the same airspace. Preliminary reports indicate that weather conditions at the time of the incident were insert weather conditions. Investigators will be examining whether factors such as visibility, wind speed, or air traffic control communications played a role in the collision. The investigation will also focus on the actions of both flight crews in the moments leading up to the impact. Air traffic control recordings will be scrutinized for any signs of distress calls or attempts to avert the collision. Expert analysis of the wreckage will also be crucial in determining the angle of impact, the speed of the aircraft, and other factors that may have contributed to the tragedy. The immediate aftermath of the collision was met with a swift and massive emergency response. First responders, including firefighters, paramedics, and law enforcement, rushed to the scene, which spanned a wide area due to the scattered debris field. The scale of the devastation was immediately apparent, with no signs of survivors. The National Transportation Safety Board, NTSB, has taken the lead in the investigation, with support from the Federal Aviation Administration, FAA, the aircraft manufacturers, and other relevant agencies. The investigation will be a long and arduous process, involving meticulous examination of the wreckage, analysis of flight data, and interviews with air traffic controllers, witnesses, and anyone else who may have information relevant to the incident. The NTSB investigation will focus on determining the probable cause of the collision and identifying any contributing factors. This will involve a thorough examination of all aspects of the flight, from pre-flight planning and weather conditions to pilot actions and air traffic control procedures. The goal is not only to understand what went wrong in this specific incident, but also to identify any systemic issues that need to be addressed to prevent similar accidents in the future. The mid-air collision serves as a tragic reminder of the importance of aviation safety and the constant need for vigilance in the skies. While mid-air collisions are relatively rare, they often result in catastrophic consequences. This incident will undoubtedly lead to a renewed focus on aviation safety protocols and a thorough review of existing regulations. One area of focus will likely be the role of technology in preventing mid-air collisions. Collision avoidance systems, CAS, which are designed to alert pilots to potential conflicts with other aircraft, have become increasingly sophisticated in recent years. The investigation will examine whether CAS was functioning properly on both aircraft involved in the collision and whether any improvements to these systems could help prevent future tragedies. Another area of scrutiny will be the training and procedures for both pilots and air traffic controllers. Effective communication and coordination between aircraft are essential for maintaining safe separation and avoiding collisions. The investigation will likely examine whether there were any communication breakdowns or procedural errors that contributed to the incident.